Welcome back, folks, to the Parent's Guide to PC Gaming. Today we're going to talk about one of the most popular PC games out there, Minecraft. What is Minecraft? Minecraft is a game about placing blocks and going on adventures. Explore randomly generated worlds and build amazing things from the simplest of homes to the grandest of castles. Play in creative mode with unlimited resources or mine deep in survival mode, crafting weapons and armor to fend off dangerous mobs. Do all this alone or with friends. And that came from Minecraft.net from the website. However, I've decided that instead of just reading about it to you, I'm going to show you. Now that you've got a little taste of what you're going to see in Minecraft, we're going to talk a little bit more about how to purchase Minecraft and how to run Minecraft once you have it downloaded. You're going to go to Minecraft.net, which is where you're going to purchase Minecraft and download it, and you're going to set up an account with your username and password. Once you have Minecraft installed, you're going to open up the application, and it's going to take you to this screen. You're going to enter in your username or your email and your password, and you're going to log in, and that will allow you to start the game. Okay, now that you've purchased Minecraft and you've logged in, you've gotten to the login screen and hit play. This is the screen that you're going to be looking at. This is the main Minecraft screen. You can notice that you have several options. You have single player, multiplayer. We'll cover that in a different episode. Minecraft Realms, we're not going to cover that in these episodes right now. Options and quit game. What we're going to go over right now is the options button right here. We want to look at a couple of different options before you start playing. So if you click on the options button, it brings up this. Now, most of these things that you're not going to mess with at all. In fact, for this video, we're basically going to be talking about options that are good for kids that are 5 and up. So the things that you can look at are video settings and music and sounds. Let's look at video settings. The things here that you might want to be looking at is you want to make sure that your brightness is bright. You can change the brightness all the way down to moody, but that makes it really hard to see when it's dark in the nighttime on this game. So you want to make sure your brightness is all the way up until it says bright. You also want to make sure your graphics are on fancy unless you have a slow computer, in which case you can put it on fast. The same thing with some of these other ones, such as clouds and particles. These are ones that you can change if you have a slower computer. But basically what you want to be focused on is that you make sure that you have this bright, and you want to turn view bobbing off. And the reason for that is if you leave view bobbing on, it looks as if your character is walking, and it can make you very motion sick very quickly. So we're just going to leave the rest of these alone. There's not much else that you need to mess with for the rest of these. The other one that you can think of might be full screen, and that is every time that it turns on, it's going to make it full screen on your monitor instead of being just a small screen. So you might want to make sure that full screen is on. We're going to go back and we're going to hit done, and we're going to go to music and sounds. This is where you can change the master volume of your entire game all the way down to 0, all the way up to 100. I keep mine at about 75. And if you notice, you can hear a little bit of music in the background. I'll turn that up just a little bit. Let's see if we can hear the music. Now you can hear the music a little bit. Now the problem with that is that can get really distracting really quickly. So what I usually do is I keep that down around 10%, especially when I'm recording. There's other things that you can change. There's thunderstorms and rain, so you might want to change how loud the weather is, or how loud the creatures are, how loud the friendly creatures are, how loud it is when you place blocks. Basically, if you look at the settings I have here, these are the settings that you're probably going to want to leave just like this. You're going to want to leave everything at about a 100%. You might want to turn music down just a little bit, and you might want to turn your master volume down just a little bit. So we're going to hit done. We're going to go back all the way to this screen again. And since we're going to be playing as a 5-year-old and up, we're going to go to single player. And you can see I have quite a few worlds already here. And some of these you already saw in my video. You got to see the mesa, the ice spikes, the mushroom island, and the desert village with a temple, as well as 2 villages with the grassland and desert. So these are different worlds that I've already created. We're going to be creating a new world today. So we're going to go to create new world. We could name this anything we want. So let's call this New World. Whoops. For kids. Now, since this episode is focused on kids about 5 years old, we're going to go to game mode, and we're going to switch this to creative. Creative is unlimited resources, free flying, and destroy blocks instantly. Basically, if your kids like Lego bricks, this is the one that you want them on. They aren't going to be fighting any creatures. They're just going to be able to build things. So we're going to come down here to create new world. And it's going to load a world. Now this could take a minute, so don't worry if it takes a few minutes or a few seconds to load. Whoops, and we landed underwater. We're going to come up here and we're going to get up on the grass. Now the controls are what they call WASD, W-A-S-D. W means to walk forward, S goes backwards, D goes right, S goes left, and we can see we've got a bunch of chickens and a bunch of trees, and we've got a lot of land, and we can turn around, we can look and see what we have around us. Now, because we're on creative mode, we can do whatever we want. I'm going to hit the E button. The E button brings up our inventory. The inventory is everything in creative mode, everything that you can think of to build with. We have all sorts of blocks that we can build with. We can scroll down. You can see that there are a ton of blocks. There's wool, there's steps, there's glass. These are just the blocks themselves. Then we can come over here and we can look at decorations. We've got trees and flowers. We've got a music box. We've got grass and vines. Scroll down a little bit more. You've got more colored glass. You've got carpet. You have fences. You have banners. You can make mine carts and put down rails. You can make your own roller coaster. You can spawn in creatures. Let's say we want a not a squid, a cow. We're going to take a cow. I'm going to bring it down here. And number 5, I'm going to make a cow. There's a cow. We're going to make another cow. How about another cow? We can make as many cows as we want. I'm just right-clicking using that one that's down in the bar. If I switch to something else, you can see I can't do anything. Right-clicking. Now, unfortunately, if I left-click, I hit the cow. We don't want to hit the cow. So right-click and left-click are the two that you're going to be using, and the WSD keys. Now, I'm telling you this as a parent on how to do this, but trust me, your kids are going to learn how to do this a lot faster, and we'll be able to figure this out. So we've spawned cows. Let's build a couple things with polished granite. I'm going to bring that down here to number 1. The blocks down here are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm on number 1, and I can build whatever I want. And I'm going to show you a video in a minute here of some of the things that my son built and all the different ways that you can use the creative mode on this game. So let's take a peek at some of the things that you can build while you're in Minecraft. Some of the things that my son has used Minecraft for has been math. We did area and perimeter using Minecraft blocks. Let me show you this world. Right here, he has an area of 100 blocks, and he could also count the perimeter. Now, I told him what area I wanted, and then he created the area and the perimeter. And for each one of these, he put a sign on it telling me what the area was, and then he could use the yellow and black blocks to show me the perimeter. Another way my son used Minecraft was to build a copy of the tabernacle from the Bible, and he used the description in the Bible to be able to build this tabernacle. He built it using gold blocks if it called for gold. He used specific kinds of wood. If it said acacia wood, there's actually acacia wood in the game. And so if we come down here, there's some signs. We'll fly down here. So he's got, well, the holy place. Altar of incense, the table of shewbread. He did all of this based on descriptions in the Bible and then built it using those descriptions. One of the other things that you can do with Minecraft is to make pixel art using different colored pieces of wool and different colored blocks. And you can see some of the things my son has done. Off on the left, you can see a Pokeball and some cats. He's also made a coffee mug for me. He's got Perry the Platypus. He's got Nyan Cat and Domokun. He's also made a bunch of things from Minecraft itself. And what he did is he looked at pictures of Minecraft items and then built them on a large scale using the blocks. And what I'll do is I'll come down here and you can see just how he used these blocks. So you can see that he used different colored wool blocks to make these pictures. And then what he would do is in creative mode, you can double tap on the space bar and it allows you to fly so that you can come up and you can see how you're doing on your work. And here we've got Pac-Man getting eaten until we only have the eyes left. Due to the fact that Minecraft does not have an ESRB rating, and that is the rating that would tell us what age level would be appropriate for kids playing this game, I've given it my own mom rating. Remember, that's Mad Mommy on Material, of ages 5 and up when played on creative mode. And that means that there is no actual violence or fighting with monsters, which they call mobs in this game. This is basically just a building section when you're on creative mode. So for in creative mode, I give this a thumbs up for kids ages 5 and up. Still have questions about Minecraft or any of the things that we've covered today or other videos? Leave them down in the comments below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Also, if you've liked the video today, please give a thumbs up for the like button and subscribe to see more videos. This is Mad Mommy saying see you later. Bye-bye.